Welcome to this tutorial on installing Drupal 7. I'll be walking you through this process to make it as painless and as simple as possible for you. Alright, so the first thing to do is to head over to drupal.org to their download page. Just click the annotation on the screen right now and you'll get there. Alright, so we'll download the zip and we'll wait for that. Let's download to our desktop. Makes it real easy to get to it. Alright, and we'll wait for that to download. Alright, now that we have it, let's head over to our desktop. We'll be installing our Drupal on XAMPP, on a XAMPP installation here. So it'll be a local. If you haven't watched my tutorial on installing XAMPP, then head over there right now and just click on the screen now and you'll get there. Alright, so the first thing to do is to extract our Drupal 7 that we just downloaded, and we're going to copy it. Now we're going to head over to our XAMPP folder. We're going to go to htdocs and we're going to go drop that in here. So we're just going to go and paste that in there. We'll wait for that to load there. Alright, once that's done, now we just want to rename that to something more useful, like my first site. Alright, so we'll do that. Now there's a few things to do before you rush over to install. We're going to want to go copy a file quick. So we just want to copy this one, and we want to paste it, and we want to just change this to just be called settings.php. That'll save us having to come back here again. Alright, so now we've done that. Now let's head over to our browser and we're going to head over to our XAMPP installation. So what we want to do first is we want to head over to phpMyAdmin so we can go create ourselves a database. Oops. Okay, of course it would help if we turned our MySQL on first. That would come up. There we go. No. 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. I've now turned on my MySQL server, so that'll save us some problems. Alright, let's go make ourselves a little one. We'll just call it test data for now. Just remember what this is, we can leave it all standard. Okay, now that we have that, we're just going to leave it like that, and we're going to head over to my first site. Okay, we can leave it standard. We're just going to do a very standard installation of Drupal. This won't take us too long. Alright, we'll just say save and continue, and we'll do English built in. If you want to do another language, you can always follow the link and go and get some more. Alright, so we've got 1 or 2 issues, so just give me a second and we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. Alright, so I fixed the issues that I had. As you'll see now, they're gone. So what I did was to fix these is I created the files directory. I also changed the permissions on my on the default folder. What you need to do on the Mac is to go and say get info. On Windows it's slightly different. You just go to properties and change the permissions down there. So you need to select allow everyone to read and write to it, and the same with our settings.php file. We go get info and we do the same. Alright, so now that's sorted, we can get on with our installation. So we'll leave it as a top one. We're going to say the name of our database, which is test data. The default is just root and there's no password. Alright, so let's save and continue with this. You can of course set a password if you wish. Just make sure you remember it, otherwise you will have some issues and you'll have to go and recover that. You can add other users as well if you want to your MySQL. But at the moment, especially just as it's a test environment and it's on your local machine, it's best is to leave everything default. It keeps it simple and easy for you. Alright, so the installation is usually quite quick, of course depending on the speed of your machine, but you won't be sitting around for too long. Alright, so now we just need to configure our website, so we can just call it my site, and you can put in a site email address. You need to do that, so we'll just put one in. We'll just call it, okay, never mind. Okay, now that we've installed this, now we can do some. Now we can just put some nice settings for our website. So we can put a name in. We're going to just call it my test site. Alright, we're just going to call this test at test.com. Alright, username. Usually just do an admin. You can leave that as the same and just put a pretty simple password in admin and admin. Alright. So you can select your default country. Come from South Africa, so I will say select South Africa. I'm going to leave that. You don't have to check these, especially as it's local. You're not going to receive emails from your site anyway, unless you set that up. Alright, but these are the basic settings, and we'll say save here. Now let's visit our new site. Alright, well done. Now as you can see, you've installed your first Drupal site, so now it's ready to have content added to it and have all kinds of customizations made. But we'll cover that in a future video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.